Welcome back, and in today's video, we are going to be covering the 10 most iconic Game of Thrones episodes. Let's dive right in. Starting us off at number 10, we have The Mountain and the Viper, which was in Season 4, Episode 8. This episode is infamous for one of the most shocking duels in the series. Oberyn faces off against the Mountain in a brutal fight, aiming for revenge for his family. Oberyn's arrogance and showmanship cost him dearly, ending in one of the most gruesome scenes in the series, as the Mountain brutally defeats him. At number 9, we have Hardhome, which was in Season 5, Episode 8. Hardhome elevates the White Walker threat with one of the most intense battles of the series. Jon, alongside the Night's Watch, fights the army of the dead in a desperate struggle for survival. The chilling finale, where the Night King silently raises the dead, leaves viewers with a haunting reminder of the danger that's coming for them. Number 8, The Laws of Gods and Men, which was Season 4, Episode 6. This episode features Tyrion's gripping trial for the murder of King Joffrey. Peter Dinklage's a powerful monologue as Tyrion lashes out at the hypocrisy and the corruption of King's Landing. And it's one of the best performances in the series, in my opinion, making it a fan favorite scene, and it really cements Tyrion's character. Number 7, we have The Door, Season 6, Episode 5. The Door delivers an emotional revelation about Hodor's past, explaining the heartbreaking origin of his name. Bran's time-traveling powers are revealed to have influenced the past, creating one of the series' most memorable moments. The tragic sacrifice made by Hodor is an unforgettable phrase for Game of Thrones fans. Number 6, we have Blackwater, Season 2, Episode 9. Blackwater is the series' first large-scale battle episode where Stannis forces attempt to take King's Landing. Tyrion's clever strategy using wildfire turns the tide, and the action and the stakes give fans an unforgettable battle experience. The episode showcases the brutal realities of war and makes Tyrion a true hero. The number 5, we have Baelor, which was in Season 1, Episode 9. This changed the landscape of TV by delivering one of the most shocking twists, and I think we all remember the first time we watched it: the execution of Ned Stark. Killing off the show's main character stunned the audience, setting a precedent for Game of Thrones as a show unafraid to break conventions and killing off the main character. It's a pivotal moment that really set the stage for Game of Thrones becoming one of the most popular shows ever. The next one, at number 4, we have The Battle of the Bastards, Season 6, Episode 9. Known for its impressive cinematography and scale, The Battle of the Bastards is a fan favorite episode featuring Jon and Ramsay's showdown. The intense battle scenes are both thrilling and terrifying, with Jon leading a desperate charge to reclaim Winterfell. Number 3, we have The Winds of Winter, which was Season 6, Episode 10. Season 6 finale, The Winds of Winter, is one of the most dramatic and visually stunning episodes of the series, and we got the Battle of the Bastards and The Winds of Winter back to back. Think about that. That is just crazy to think about, the two of the most iconic episodes back to back. Cersei's plan to destroy her enemies using wildfire at the Sept of Baelor is executed with ruthless precision. The episode ends with Jon Snow declared king in the north. Number 2, we have The Rains of Castamere, which was in Season 3, Episode 9. Better known as The Red Wedding, it's one of the most famous episodes in TV history. The brutal massacre of the Starks by the Freys and the Lannisters is heartbreaking and shocking, which left me devastated after watching it the first time. This cemented Game of Thrones as a series willing to make bold moves, very similar to the killing of Ned Stark, the execution of Ned. And at number one, I have The Spoils of War in Season 7, Episode 4. Now, before you say no way, hear me out. I think all of these 10 episodes are very iconic in their own way. And I think that if you're talking about the best episodes, you'd probably put The Battle of the Bastards or The Winds of Winter or The Red Wedding. But the reason I'm putting this at number one is because The Spoils of War was such an epic and new experience, seeing the first ever battle between dragons and the Lannister forces. Dany rides Drogon into battle, setting Lannister soldiers ablaze as Jaime watches in horror. And also, it's one of the top rated episodes. I think it's number 10, so it is very highly rated. So that, taking all that into account, I think is why I want to put this at number one. And again, all the other ones are great too. And if we're talking about the best, you'd probably put the Battle of the Bastards or one of those other ones. But for this list, for the most iconic, I think this episode is just the sheer scale, the CGI, and the intensity of this episode makes it the most iconic episode in the series, which combined the emotional stakes with stunning visuals. So again, I know that one's a little controversial, but if we're talking about the most iconic, at number one, I think it's The Spoils of War. But all 10 of these episodes are iconic in their own way, and you could easily switch some out and switch the positions. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.